Thank you for this uh, uh, loving and affectionate Naga style welcome.
Tadi akam sebuah lima asal nunuknya akam sebuah akhir sebuah tu mapelar.
I've now been traveling in your state for 2 days, and I must tell you, I've had a really special time.
Asal lima nong pa anan sebuah cacar asal mabang tajung ajungwan nepur yamyangwer pa pelar.
Last year, we walked from Kanyakumari to Kashmir in the Bharat Jodo Yatra to bring the people of India together, different religions, different languages, different cultures, different ideas. We brought them together.
Tahu bakam Kashmir nu ikanya kumari dasi nepur di madamba asal nepur longjam naktu semicino pai ibatim de makia cacar liasa.
And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Asal kasaji nepur longjam semicino pai east to west kasa cacar melongdat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Asal linear Rahul Gandhi tanga tabaji Northeast state ma kasa India nungar maji kasa cincang ta sayunaba michinong iba ya lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya asano nizang achumbaji mas saka nabura sushi tungdi bang asal parlok ci kangadang tungdi ta sayubaji tungdi bang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village,
Alichan.
Alichat.
Yes. Patarudang Alicino asano ko makibong kakidang iya tanur tilachaner sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by, and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok asan linear gudang arudar da parlok yang ashi kidamak jong saga pelasada sungu acamzi jauh nong baya pelasisa camza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, "What is the idea behind your yatra?"
Asal parlok runong menali ba ayur chano kam tenet kadi na yaruba yatraya kecil tetez ta sendang aliasa.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house, and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudang aja ngasi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayu kayuku kajiba sera bangla tanuria seng ya da sia sendangar ta payangatat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asano nagalungar kumati madamer kaji kumaliba liru asir kupa janga rishikang shir aji kangadang betet na bayagya roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir India no tanga tepa asir talam ba kangasasya udar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima no takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamam bayams subaliba liba liru ajungwa raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohima nung iya da si atong dangaseng naga nung rindang subaliba kuda temerak ta sebaji payang at tatoko.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
pai umatan zakdang pai asendang les asir pai asenuk naganora jungwa English chimbi de asa anga de ta anga zo
That's a good thing.
aji kanga ta chung
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
주고 pai asenuk ajung anga de zimbaji no kiji sijer saga biusiagi nonogi miba ta pai asinung jaji mi takzer
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
pai pai kiji ba ausiagi mi zagang asir ya aslima asir iba jangang asunu nisung tuputap ka kamer anong ji awagi mi zagang ta pai siales
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
pa kuba jaga no utir waka karnataka sang bengal no sang pai pi usiasir pi subalba ja akam suwam share
Or to Kerala.
asir yamaji kerala no alu no yamaji am share
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
iba kasaji asnugi kuda akam suwam share saka iba ya raksa zuba BJP asir RSS mi inyak taki
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
asnuk subaliba chiachimba asir pi inyak naba kuba asnuk lier ibaya shingaya raksasa mago
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
pa asalina rauganda India nor sungsuda jungwa sinongji pa kuba udirwaga ajak nam agam zubu kasa gazer
I'm almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
alimano nisong sisa mali tasbaji Manipur no ida tim tim asnwa Indian nor prime minister by tandadashi parno masamda
As an Indian person, I'm ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
pa Indian nor asno Indian nor prime minister kadi Manipur nor ida tim tim maliba masamdang dasibi akapilmer
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They had burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmagok lamsajib zmagok saka prang bong supoliba asirbo karman imsa ajanga iba Manipur nong iba talamba ja agazugo
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra.
anong ji nagalima India lima tanga nongbo iba ya madaluk tatsitsi RSS asipar nongindang policy jamar tatsitsa dama iba yatra yawer
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
nagalima no paya rupa lemang ya tanga yang upa kita nga asenuk lanora sushi asenuk tangu tim kupa mangur aji sasabilemzer
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
ya asenuk asyuk zeba mabar lir
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
iba ma lemang tiaba yagi iba dan sanong nagalongar tangar manaba acung tseba tim la kong lir
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
asenuki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
asenuki ayadil pa iba ya tutok taba exam galir tamadada lir
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
tangalima no India no ID kanga sasya aserbul lemang tasaba itama malemang tiaya mali Saka naganungar iba malamang tianong chachar kadi itam dan toktam tsubaji kutata sasaza.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa naganungar asanunga shiluk takar tulur panuwa susi lir kutamasir asanunga manisungdam malir susi naganungar tanda nunga sa kutatibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asanung naganungar tanda nunga sanunga shiluk po mala muziki tungtater saninduktater saka timbaga muziki amatungtapa ibat sangdaji asanunga kutasir aji menaksa.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji ito mama economy nungasang asal social nungasang political justice atama asan lineary iba yatra ya here.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya pai iba yatra kibaya asunok kupas state nung sa ito mama diano karishi kang siya tim di malir nanukatama nanukidang ula doktor trabang la nanukatama maung walir ko tashi na pa asir pi kubatang uzitim iba nung jibo tukong sungdata chimbizumbajino pa yagyaro.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asunok inyang imbong ajungwaji tangkuba yalaner ibabaja salazuzumajinong baroler.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunok tangay maji asunok nakanungya ito mama company dam karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunok Adanyo Ambani ta nakanungya iba maji kar adoktuder madoktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano nuklang punguda si company tulo di balir saka iba nungji nakanungya tasba tanada si katamali.
How can you say you're running a fair system?
Asunok kutasir iba matia nungji asunok yasan dia tajung di ba pernarudze.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anongji itam ama tangatze asir inyak sumchino timla lia iba yadreya tanzgar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India, people from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir dagi pai asunok nakanungor dang mas saka India nungor nisang ajungwa irbang deder.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
Asir kanga pelabi lembaji asir nakanungori India nungor jigi kipung kamay dangan baludaber.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asunok nakanungor kanong nisong aujia yarita ba kasa ta asunok ya repilam tsaba baji India nungora susya chinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay India nungor damya sunsu damya arwa nakanungor in the poor tangar kumana valor ajir bang nung ta tanga jongse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there's no pushing and pulling.
Pai asir aji sidak pa pai aji ya sinong isyaru nakanungor ibo kudang lain sa yang lutir lain beraksar.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling. Everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. Ah, India ya tanggal 5 noa sebukar wajib stress sebaya. Sangat senok kimia tajung tak kangabelar bay.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
Tetapi jika kadi kagam sebulir tak sebab erbang teder.
You respect each other's space.
asun waja gip nakung nutagalir lakung nutagalir tasba dasha akam zuwa zeder darbang zeder.
and you respect each other's ideas.
Asur iba maji kadika shisha zija akam zuwa zeder.
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
Iba ma naganungor imyata jung iba ma kasaji India lima nuwa akiner asur inyak zmerangzi.
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
Kangadang asunu naganungor lang kangapulara asur basan zerabur utzulabui parki bung asur parki nungor dan putaba dama nung tang kangadang pular.
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
Asur dagi kalami nung tang lamsatapa ya pasusi maungga dulu.
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
Padakamnong kutanga naganungori pa ano palubaya mamatse kalamidang inyaktabse ta paya acha shismer.
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
Pai Prime Minister Indian Prime Minister Manipur idatin de malinungwa pa uchi mashi tim minyak tasba ka shismer.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Asir ano Prime Minister bai naganungor sensu imji imjong atama kubay kriminal izulutab ibazulutab aja kam tukuda shino kejam minyak zeder.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
Asir linear Rahul ji pam Indian nungor Prime Minister Modi baja Indian nungor sensukadi Manipur nungor tingdi malidang mudaba naga nungor nam sensuagazba kam tokuda shizuludabar magatsa dama Indian nungor gama paya akabilmer.
If you don't have a solution, you should not lie and say you have a solution.
Inyaktatsi malinungbo inyaktatsi ta nubur mashoktsila.
You can say that we have to work towards a solution. We will work towards a solution. But you must not lie to the people of Nagaland.
Ninyaktatsi kasi nungbo merangdang di tasitsba tagalaga tiazu jumbian nubur ashoktsibaji kangadang aizer bai.
And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
Asir, niya arugwarwa naganungri kuba misher aji kangadang team asir ipanungji tebilim nangzir lir tangadader anungji paya tangnung yano ibamaji talir ta kanuji.
A solution cannot be brought without having trust of the people of Nagaland.
임종과지 아스누게 가닥 떠물롱lâm 뜻 말리다 신ong 이바 임종지 마루스.
Without having a discussion with the people of Nagaland.
야마지 떠물롱lâm 뜻다 아스녹다 나가농어든 아루악 아직 그노 무좀비듯다 신ong 아스녹남 팀라 마가즈듯.
So I am quite sad having to say that what the Prime Minister committed to 9 years ago is an empty promise.
니 강아당 사사빌름바지 나가농을 우지시다 Prime Minister 모디바이 디아즈 준비한 감독구다시 아쇼츠바르와다마 사사빌름즈.
And I also would like to tell you that we are committed to doing the hard work that is required to get a solution for you.
아스야마지 우누기 강아당 머랑아 쿠바 팀 아스 쿠바 머랑아 냥바당아 이바 솔루션이야 프나루즈 다스바 당아트파노 머랑아 인약다게.
And I will also make another commitment to you that after the yatra is over, I will come and spend a few days in Nagaland with you.
야트레야 땀리당 아노 와스노 아주르바 부즈나봉 나 가즈자다마 파 아루츠.
Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are.
Nuburdan, Ajuraba, Mandaber, Sensaka Sambachi, Sa Tuludiba, Seriba, Jangachidang, Asunok Pilamba, Adalox.
You are straightforward, decent, honest people.
Asunuki indang nangadang anam se mili chambir anongji ipa yumaji ni pai kangadang akiner.
I'm also like you.
Asir pa nagalunga maidanga.
And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. Asunong nagalunga tama. Takam the brain yaksa tama. Nagalunga tama. Kalir tasabaji. Sir Rahul Jiji Asunu watama telinong tapil. Asunuki yamla.
If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it.
Asunok nagalunga michi. Parliament. Jumbiza Nantakarda Sir Bangla by Mashima Bano Jumbiza Mulungaler.
And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future.
Itagi Lanurdam Asir Talisa Ayerdam Nunuwa Chuko Alima Michino Mulungda Aitzela Asir Alima Tachungti Baji Nunuwa Janga Bernautzela.
Thank you very much.
Angadang Blur. Angadang Blur, sir.
Kana Pillai. Kana Pillai.